What up, motherfuckers? How y'all doing? So today is going to be more than likely a shorter stream than normal. I don't think we're gonna go for a few hours. I don't really know how. I got my second vaccine, so let's all be honest here. I could drop at any moment. Okay, you know what I mean? Like at any moment, I could collapse. I mean, I don't know if I'd go that far, but like you guys know what I mean. So, as most of you know, or at least I would assume so, maybe. But God damn it. Morrison, thank you for the tier 1 sub, and Dr. Idiot, I fucking hate you. You're welcome. As most of you all know, I am quite a bit farther ahead on Patreon than I am on YouTube, specifically for Hunter x Hunter. So, that being said, I am done. I have finished it. As of last night, damn Karan, thank you for the Prime sub. I have finished, Hunter x Hunter. I thought it was great. I think they handled it fantastically. I'm very impressed with how they handled it. But obviously, like, I'm not really done because, well, there's apparently 50 chapters in the manga, which is kind of funny. So, we're not really done, but we're sort of done. At least, you know what I mean? Like, that's how I feel. Thank you. So obviously, because of that, we're doing the same thing that, we're doing with One Piece, where we're going to be going back and we're going to take a look and we're going to re-react to the openings, the endings, and see what they're all about. Depending on how the stream goes, depending on how I'm feeling, maybe we'll do the first episode of the 1999 version. But again, let's see how I feel. I feel all right now. Even my arm doesn't hurt, which makes me wonder if that should be a concern. Like last time my arm hurt, but I didn't really have any side effects. This time my arm doesn't hurt. Am I gonna die? I don't know. Would I make myself a One Piece tattoo? I've actually talked about this on the video that I just edited that will be going on Patreon on Saturday. Are you okay? Don't die. Don't die. Please. Yo, looks together. Thank you for $6.88. I appreciate it. I guess let me pull it up. I didn't think to open up Streamlabs or Stream Elements. So I don't know what your message said, but I'll find it. I don't know why it doesn't say it in the chat. It should. Is Hunter x Hunter in my top 5? Yes. I would rank Hunter x Hunter. Drop €5 somewhere. Did you see where? No, I did not. I apologize. There's no point in doing a reaction if you've seen the anime. I mean, there's no point in you speaking if you don't want to be here, Mike. But here we are. There's plenty of people who want it. There's plenty of people who are acting like it. Just because you're not creative enough to even come up with your own name, or maybe your parents were just so uncreative that they named you after Mike Tyson. I don't know. But, regardless, your opinion's irrelevant because the people that are here do want it. The 160 people on Twitch, the however many are on YouTube that I'm not looking at, I don't know. Their opinion matters more than you. They have more creative names. The motherfucker below you doesn't even speak English. Man's or woman's name is Nail Kuro Kabajal. And you fucking Mike Tyson. Bro, step your game up. Dude, welcome, man. One, how you doing, dude? So top 5 anime I'd have to think about. So in terms of where I feel, for Hunter x Hunter. I would put it in my 3rd favorite anime series. All right, 3rd. However, it's a weird one. So let me explain. One Piece still number 1. Again, I don't think anything's gonna take that down, to be completely honest. I would rank JoJo's ahead of Hunter x Hunter. However, keep this in mind. I think Hunter x Hunter is a better anime than JoJo's. But me personally, I prefer JoJo's as a whole because I'm a fucking weirdo and JoJo's is fucking weird. Does that make sense? I just vibe with JoJo's on a way that I don't vibe with many other anime. I can't wait to see Gintama. But I do think Hunter x Hunter is a better anime overall. Psyche K. That name sounds familiar. Chat, didn't I do a reaction to an anime called Psyche something on Patreon, or am I bugging? What do I think about Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? I haven't watched it in over a decade. I barely remember anything. So it's hard to say. I know, right? I know. All right, let me start the recording. I want to dive right into this. I'm actually really excited. I'm excited to talk about Hunter x Hunter. I'm excited to look at these trailers and really see like what's going on with them. My favorite net ability? I mean, dude, it's been explained 100,000 times. You know, if you're not aware that bungee gum consists of the properties of rubber and gum, then I don't know what to say. I will say this right fucking now. Bro. The tease. The Hisoka fucking tease, dude. That tease at the end. I thought shit was about to go down, dude. Like, I thought it was about to go down. I thought we were going to see Hisoka go all out, and they were like, nah, not today. God. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be continuing the manga. I don't know how I'm going to be handling it in terms of videos. If I want to read the entire series and then start over, we'll see. I haven't decided yet. Yes, I finished it as of last night. Do I think Demon Slayer is carried by animation? Yes and no. I think the Demon Slayer is solid. I think that Demon Slayer has solid characters. It has a solid story. I don't think it's anything special. I think Demon Slayer is a fucking solid 8.59. And if you get rid of the animation and gave it like shitty animation, it would probably be like an 8. Maybe a 7.5, depending on how bad the animation was, you know? I'm going to take a wild guess. Let's see if I'm right. Ryuma asked that question because he's trying to punch holes, in my opinion, about 7 Deadly Sins and wants an excuse to talk shit about 7 Deadly Sins. It took you a really long time, by the way, dude. Do I think 7 Deadly Sins would be goated with Demon Slayer animation? I mean, I think 7 Deadly Sins is good. Yes, the last season's animation was kind of ass. However, what I will say is this. I didn't watch I was caught up on 7 Deadly Sins until the final season, or the last season, or whatever it was. And I watched it after seeing everybody have a mental breakdown about it. And let me just tell you, it was not even remotely, not even close to as bad as people make it seem. It was noticeably worse than the previous seasons, but it was nowhere near as bad as people were acting like it is. I'm pretty much convinced that, like, somebody popular talked shit about it and then the ball just rolled and everybody jumped on the bandwagon. Like, because it was, like I said, it was definitely not great, but it was nowhere near as bad as people made it seem. Oliver, thank you for the 100 bitty titties, dude. I can't think of a shonen arc that did more for me than Chimera, Yorgnu, and Shibuya from Jujutsu Kaisen are close. You should totally watch Vinland. Vinland Saga is actually one I have to start. I have to start Vinland Saga because of a Patreon level 5 request. And then I don't know. Yeah, we'll be doing the One Piece endings for sure. I would love to. Yeah, Netflix jail, I can definitely imagine. Netflix jail is ruining a bunch of stuff, dude. Yeah, no, don't worry. I'm not going to spoil anything with 7 Deadly Sins. Another video today? Why would there be another video today? I don't know what you're talking about. I have not finished the Amazon Lily arc. I went hard that day and I haven't been able to get to it again. Now that I'm done with Hunter x Hunter, I think that I'm going to be able to catch up a little bit more. I took way too much on. I'm scrapping a bunch of different series. So, like, My Hero reactions we'll probably do, but I'm not doing them every week. To answer that question from Mike, am I stopping My Hero reactions live? Yes and no. I'm not stopping them. We will do them. The question is how frequently. That I don't know. All right, that's you know, just first off, to make it simple there. In terms of other series, right? Code Geass will be leaving YouTube. We'll be staying on Patreon. When I finish season 1 of Code Geass, I will decide then if I continue season 2 on Patreon, but on YouTube, it is being removed. ReZero, I know there's 3 episodes left. It's been on Patreon for months. That's no longer coming to YouTube. The JoJo's manga reactions and solo leveling, I'll be monitoring over the next week, but those look like those will be removed from YouTube as well. I'm going to make a video explaining it, but, you know, Patreon really won't see much of a change. It's more so just the fact that they are doing absolute ass on YouTube, and it is causing a bunch of problems and dragging down the actual channel as a whole, which is infuriating because it shouldn't do that. But, you know, whatever. Yeah, it's like, so basically what is happening with Code Geass, just to give you guys an idea, I could probably actually pull it up. Yo, Ed, anime, with the raid of 37, but Stream Elements is saying it's a host of 44, so we're just going to call it a 44. What up, dude? How you doing? What were you doing? How are you hanging? Thank you for the raid, dude. I don't even know. When the fuck was the last time I was raided, chat? Thank you. Yeah, like, to give you guys an idea, the last Code Geass video, I lost 2 subscribers because of that video. No idea why. And to give you guys an idea, 1.6% of the people that are seeing the Code Geass thumbnail are not clicking it. I don't know what's going on. Apparently, nobody wants to see me react to Code Geass, except for the people on Patreon. Maybe that's the issue. Because y'all remember, I did a poll. Like, I did a poll, and Patreon won the Code Geass poll every single time. Annihilated Black Clover. And then we did the poll on YouTube, and let me tell you right fucking now, Black Clover bent everything over, dude. It was insane. But like I said, it will be staying on Patreon. I'll probably be making some changes or whatever. But there's a bunch there. Look, that might be happening, but we're starting Jujutsu Kaisen. And Jujutsu Kaisen, because for whatever reason, YouTube has decided that I rank for Jujutsu Kaisen videos. Even though I've never posted a Jujutsu Kaisen video, my channel ranks for it. I don't know why. I don't have an answer. That's just how it is. But we'll be doing that live, which I think will be very fun. However, that's going to be the test where we're going to test it live in a different way. We will be continuing this overlay here. That's the wrong one. This overlay. But what will end up happening is during the episode itself, I will be completely closing chat, and we will be having discussions afterwards. So keep that in mind. I think that is the best decision. That way you guys get an authentic reaction, similar, you know, to how they are when I record, while also being able to get the live interaction, you guys being able to point out if I'm wrong then and there and shit like that. Oh, I'm watching Black Clover. Dude, I'm like 30 episodes into Black Clover, dog. I know this really isn't a big milestone. Is this just 2 months? Rough as a fet. Transmission would be really funky. Wow, fuck. So I was actually VGE. Thank you for the 2 months. First off, this is actually a great question. I was curious because I wasn't sure. I was about to ask that. I wasn't sure. I couldn't figure out if Alika was trans or if Alika was a girl, but something was a guy, and because everybody in the fucking family was like, nah, something is, you're a thing. I thought maybe that was why they were calling something a guy, but I might be wrong. Yeah, all streams go to Patreon. I love Black Clover, dude. It is okay, all right, yeah, because they never explicitly said it, so I wasn't sure. Damn, I should have went with my gut. I had a feeling that was what it was, but then I wasn't sure. Next week pool stream. I don't have a pool, dude. How late are the Patreon videos since you just uploaded episode 140, but you said you're finished? They go up, the scheduling wise, the same as YouTube. I used to upload Patreon video basically what I used to do is as soon as videos were done, I used to instantly edit them and upload them to Patreon. Now, as I'm sure you all can imagine, inevitably, there's a group of people, it never fails, that always find an excuse to complain, right? I think you guys are all aware of that. So what happens is you'll upload 3 videos of Hunter x Hunter in one day, right? You'll upload 3 in one day, when normally you only post 2 a week, right? So you'll upload 3 in one day, and then within 3 days, everybody starts bitching and moaning and complaining. Where's Hunter x Hunter? Where's Hunter x Hunter? Where's Hunter x Hunter? Where's Hunter x Hunter? And it's like, bro, I just uploaded 3 videos. You're not getting another video for like a week and a half. Like, what do you mean? So I made a schedule. So yeah, so the videos go up on Patreon the same days that they go up on YouTube. The schedule is the same to make it less confusing. But Patreon is 5 weeks ahead for Hunter x Hunter, 3 or 4, I think it's 3 weeks ahead for One Piece. Hunter x Hunter, I believe y'all are 2 or 3 weeks ahead, but keep in mind that is about to change now that I'm done with Hunter x Hunter. So you're going to see Black Clover start to really kind of get ahead. Probably, I'm aiming for around as far ahead as Hunter x Hunter, and then kind of go from there. Can I at least upload some of the more important episode reactions of Code Geass on YouTube? Dude, like I said, I've monitored them. I'm not stopping Code Geass because I don't want to stop it. And I'm not stopping the reactions because I know people want it. I'm just not bringing it to YouTube because YouTube is a shitstorm. And it's for videos that are absolutely bombing, and not just bombing, but bombing. And because they're bombing, dragging down my entire channel, there's zero reason for me to justify risking copyright on another series when I could just, for example, make a one-off reaction video or do more episode 1 reactions, things like that. Oh yeah, I'm still in the Jujutsu Kaisen category. It's been like that since Jujutsu Kaisen came out. Possibly. What anime is replacing Hunter x Hunter? Like I said, at the moment, nothing. Reason being, because like I said, I'm doing way too much already. You know, originally we were taking a vote between Code Geass and Hunter x Hunter, and Black Clover, and I ended up doing both. And keep in mind, Black Clover wasn't even supposed to come until I finished Hunter x Hunter. That was just me being dumb and thinking that I could do more than I actually could. What's my favorite Hunter x Hunter opening? I mean, obviously Departure. I mean, duh. Come on, dude. But keep in mind, there's a lot of the Patreon level 5 requests coming. So like, for example, I don't know, do I still have this paper? So like, and there's more, by the way. I haven't written down all of these. I still have to do a reaction to, somebody requested Jujutsu Kaisen, and I even was like, yo, I'm planning on doing this series anyways. Are you sure? And they were like, yes. So, you know, there's that. We have to do Vinland Saga. So Vinland Saga episode 1 is coming. Berserk 1997 episode 1 reaction is coming. Grand Blue is coming. Batum is coming. Future Diary episode 2. Episode 1's already on Patreon. And then Bo. And I'm sure there's going to be more, obviously. Like I said, I haven't gone through. I have like 16 unread messages on Patreon. There's a lot. So, like I said, you know, even though I'm not necessarily replacing Hunter x Hunter at the moment, you're getting a bunch of stuff. Like, you're getting a bunch of shit. Plus, not having the Hunter x Hunter allows me to do these streams a little bit more frequently, and we could do more fun stuff like this. All right, that being said, I've been rambling enough. We have 300 of y'all lurking, waiting, being sexy over on Twitch. So first off for that, thank you so much. On YouTube, there's over 100 of y'all. To be clear, YouTube sucks. Massive donkey penis. Y'all already know that. I don't know why I always default to that, but they suck. Because of that, there's an overlay, which you now see, that will be staying on. I'm going to make it a little bit transparent, though, so don't worry about that, because these aren't really too much of an issue. But YouTube sucks. And unfortunately, on YouTube, if I were to, what's the word? If I were to get a claim or a strike while we're live, YouTube will literally remove my live streaming capabilities for 90 days, which, fuck that. So, you know, you get the idea. That being said, let me just make sure that I can record the audio, and let's get into here. You were under the impression YouTube was more chill? No, dude. So slime, in a way, yes. So like, for example, YouTube lets a lot of shit slide. Check, mic check, 1, 2. So for example, if I were to stream stuff with hate speech on it on YouTube, I would never do this, right? Obviously. But that would happen. Bobo, please ban the person in YouTube chat talking about Attack on Titan. They haven't spoiled anything yet, but I don't trust them. So like, you could do shit like that on YouTube. But yeah, YouTube has gotten so out of control. I don't know if you guys saw, you know, Roger's base got screwed. He because of solo leveling, he wasn't allowed to stream for like 90 days. It was a whole shit show, dude. It was a whole shit show. All right, let's do this. Also, fam, we are 6 followers away from 14,000 on Twitch. So if you haven't dropped a follow, drop a follow. And remember, if you have Amazon Prime, you can sub for free. You just timed that perfectly. Like Restimule. Drop the Prime sub. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. If you have Prime, you sub for free. Helps the channel. If you don't use it, Bezos keeps the bucks. And we all know Jeff Bezos don't need that fucking money. That motherfucker is rich as fuck. He probably makes more money in a minute than everybody here in the stream. And that's saying a lot. So yeah, YouTube is more carefree as long as you stream like this. This is what YouTube is okay with. What we are doing now on YouTube, this is okay. This is okay. Bond D Clay. They were the Prime sub, dude. But the second music comes on, you're fucked. The second you show things, videos of any kind, you're fucked. We actually used this overlay. I just realized I'm blocking my face on YouTube. My bad. We already used this overlay, right, on YouTube. And at one point, I accidentally removed the overlay for about 20 seconds. I shit y'all not, 20 seconds. And that stream got claimed. For 20 seconds of video, no audio of an anime opening. Dr. Grady, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Fran. And Battle Owl Ent, thank you for the Prime sub. Remember, guys, if you get gifted a sub, be sure to join the Discord. There's a bunch of free reactions. Or, well, not free, but there's a bunch of reactions in the Discord, which you get access to if you're a sub, even if you get gifted one. So every movie reaction that we've done is up there. You know, One Piece movie 4, 6, episode of East Blue, the first Hunter x Hunter movie, Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle. There's a bunch. Some of those I named might not be there yet, but they'll be up there probably in the next 1 or 2 days. So keep that in mind. Vigi, thank you for the 100 biddies. As soon as this hype train ends here, we're going to get started. You know what? I mean, fuck it. Let's make this fun. Yeah, more kitty emotes. Exactly. Who doesn't like more kitty emotes? I also have emotes getting made right now. Actually, I wonder if... I doubt it. But I wonder if they are... I doubt it. Let's see here. Order number, inbox. Already placed the order. Yeah, so we're still waiting. We're still waiting. But they're working on emotes. I already have some getting made. Am I going to react to One Piece Strong World? I will, as I've said in every single stream that I've done, I will react to One Piece Strong World when I am past the point of having to worry about spoilers for One Piece Strong World. Because I'm not at that episode yet. 429 is the episode, and I'm not at that episode. So when I'm past that episode, which should be very soon, actually, and we hit the next sub goal, then yes, we will be doing that. There is a fucking... I don't know what they're doing outside my window. I think they're weed whacking. They might be doing more than weed whacking, to be honest. I'm not 100% sure. What about a live-action JoJo Part 4 movie? I would love to do a live-action JoJo's movie. Dude, I'm down to do all kinds of shit, man. That's why I want to do. I want to do more live reactions. I think it's a very fun thing. I think kind of engaging with you guys in a way that I normally, you know, can't in comments is a lot of fun. And I really, really enjoy it. Like, I have fun with these talks. I have fun with the random reactions. Like, when you guys give me random YouTube videos, like, we have found some incredible things. Y'all have recommended some, like, dope One Piece videos that we put on as videos on YouTube, and they've outperformed the One Piece reactions, which are currently the best performing videos on the channel right now. Dude, we need to see the live action Bleach. We need to see live action Bleach. I'm in the 1,000-year Blood War arc right now, dude. And oh my God. Plus, let's be honest here. When I do live reactions, everybody knows that the live reactions are a bit more chill. You know what I mean? Like, everybody thinks they're a bit more chill. And because they're more chill, nobody complains if I hit my pen. You know what I mean? What up, anime edits? How you doing, dude? I've seen 3 One Piece movies, I believe. VG, thank you for another 100 biddies, dude. Caleb, thank you for the 1 month gifted sub to Miles. Miles, enjoy that. NF15617, thank you for the Prime sub. Gilmes, I believe I already thanked you for the biddies, but just in case, thank you for the 280 biddies, dude. The Hunter x Hunter movies, we saw the first one. It's already on Patreon and in the Discord. I really enjoyed it. Thought it was a lot of fun. I'm still trying to figure out the best way to handle putting movie reactions on YouTube, especially, like, for example, the Konosuba movie 2 pops off. I don't know why. I'm trying to figure out. I wonder if I upload the entire movie, like, no edits, but I only show the subtitles. I wonder if that would be okay on YouTube. You know what I mean? Like, no audio, just subs, so people can sync up with me. I would assume that should be okay, but I mean, let's be honest here. Who the fuck knows? So the problem with the timer is, one, I don't understand how to set up a timer. That's first off. But mostly is I pause a lot. I am like a pause Andy, bro. Like, I am a pause Andy and a half. And because of that, I just don't think a timer would work, because I'd have to edit every single time I pause. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't know if it would work that way. I would like it to. I just don't know if it would. But that being said, let's dive into this before my second vaccine hits me, knocks me on my butt, and we have to end the stream. You know what I mean? Well, so the problem with capturing the timer on the video is this. We looked into doing that. I'll show you guys. I thought about it. Thank you for the level 1 hype train, by the way, guys. But like, if we go to Hunter x Hunter, I feel like that was a quick train. I don't know if I'm bugging. I haven't seen Invincible. I want to. We might do that live. I feel like that would be a very fun, like, you know, 2 days. If I mean, I don't know how many episodes there is. I guess I could say that. So, like, if we open it up here, like nobody wants that. You know what I mean? Like, nobody wants, if the stupid pause thing wasn't there. But the problem is, you also have to leave the mouse on the pause thing or it doesn't work, you know? Like, if doing this didn't show the symbol and it kept this up, I would do it. But you can't. When did One Piece become my favorite? Enies Lobby. Enies Lobby is when One Piece passed JoJo's for me. I have not seen Bleach, but I've read it. Okay. Hype train's over. Let's do this. YouTube, you already know what to do. Or, you know, chat, y'all already know what's going on. What's up, fam? Ruff here, and we are back with another Hunter x Hunter reaction. For those that don't know, I've already finished Hunter x Hunter. It is not completely done on Patreon. Obviously, that will be continuing to come over the next few weeks. Well, I guess next week and a half or something like that. On normal schedule. On YouTube, well, y'all will be getting it as normal. By the time it's done, it'll probably be about 5, 6, 7 weeks. I actually have no idea, because I don't want to do math right now. But y'all are still in the Chimera Ant arc, and y'all haven't even seen Megagon, dude. Y'all haven't even seen Megagon yet. I freaked the fuck out. I had a mental breakdown. But I digress. This is not about Megagon. We're diving into the Hunter x Hunter openings. Opening 1 through 6. Because why not? Right? A lot of people get asking, you know, what would be the reason? Well, here's the reason. YouTube doesn't like opening reactions anymore. They hate it. They hate it. They don't like music. They don't like video. They don't like any of that stuff. So for those who don't know, I did these reactions a long time ago, about a year ago, back when my videos were absolute trash. Now, they've changed. Things have changed. I no longer suck. Or at least I suck slightly less than I did a year ago. Maybe more. Yeah, Jimmy got killed. Jimmy got killed. The point is that those videos were pretty much completely destroyed by YouTube copyright. There's clips in there that have been completely muted, including my voice, which, by the way, I said I did not say that. There's been ones that have been removed. My One Piece video was a 55-minute video and it was removed to a 5-minute video because they removed literally everything. That is how out of control it's gone. And because of the way that I recorded those videos, because I was an absolute scrub when I started those videos, well, I'm not really able to edit them in the way that I would like to. I didn't edit the audio separately. None of that. Now, I got the video separated from the audio and the video and the video and the audio separated from the other audio and the second, third audios. You get the idea. This time we're going to do it, and this time this video won't be screwed because even if YouTube fucks with it, I can take it and I can edit it more and throw it back up. Be like, ha! Fuck you, bitch. You don't own me, okay? So deal with it. So that's what we're doing today. After that, we'll talk about a few things. Now, obviously, and I would assume that if you're coming to watch a Hunter x Hunter opening reaction, I would assume that you've already seen the entire series. Just to be clear, I have finished it. So I will probably be talking about it, right? Now, if you want to be like Dallama and show up and bitch and moan, be like, oh my God, I'm in a stream, 30 minutes have gone by and the reaction hasn't started. Why? Because it's a live stream, Dallama. If you don't like it, you can fuck off. Yeah! That being said, let's dive into Hunter x Hunter opening 1, but not quite because I'm going to make Dallama wait just a little bit longer. If you guys don't know who Jimmy is, you don't need to know who Jimmy is. You don't need to know. Jimmy's dead. He was murdered. Cold blood. I think maybe in a video. I'm honestly not 100% sure. But he's dead. He's dead. And he died. Yes, I finished it last night. I went a little hard. I recorded like 4 videos last night, I think. By the way, Island Datu, thank you for that Prime sub, dude. I appreciate it. I do have a Patreon. I guess I probably should link the... Do I not have a Patreon link on the Twitch? Weird. I should probably change that. We have a command. Mar, thank you for the 5 months tier 1. No spoilers for Hunter x Hunter past episode 3, rough. The poor fans can't handle it. I know. And OnlyFans. I don't have an OnlyFans, dude. Really appreciate it. No problem, Llama. I got you, dude. I do my best to serve the community. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a hot tub stream. Y'all see how much manga's behind me? If y'all think I'm putting a pool in here, you're out of your goddamn mind. The One Piece chair. It's not a chair. It's not a One Piece chair. It's a One Piece cover. You get on Amazon. It's like 20 bucks. Rise into Gouda. Thank you for the tier 1, dude. You pay good money for an OnlyFans. I should make an OnlyFans about upload reactions there. Oh my God. I just want to make sure right now. Can you guys hear that? I don't know what the fuck they're doing out there. I think they're mowing the lawn or something, so they should be done in like 5 minutes because there's like no grass. You can. Okay. So let's just chill for a second. They should be done in a second. Yeah, they're definitely driving the fucking bullshit. We'll drown them out. No, I read like 1 page of Chainsaw Man and then decided to put it down. Not because I didn't like it. Where's the room set up? When I move. We're looking to move. Our lease is up in literally a month, so it doesn't make sense for me to do a tour. Like, it's a disaster in here. Like, I have a bunch of shit just thrown like boxes because I don't want to throw out boxes since we're moving. You know what I mean? All right, I think they're gone. Do y'all think it's safe? I haven't peeked into the One Piece manga. I'm still on Bleach right now. OnlyFans is where we'll do the hentai reactions. You know what I'm saying? I wonder if that's a thing. No, Anime House, not this stream. Like I said, I got my vaccine. And I don't know if it's going to beat my ass, so I don't want to be on too long. All right. I think they left, so I think it is safe to begin. Now that the lawnmowers have left and Dallama has stopped whining, it is time to dive in to Hunter x Hunter opening 1. Let's go. Actually, hold on. I just realized like an idiot. Let's repeat that. Let's rewind. Let's rewind. The power of editing, okay? The power of editing. Now that the lawnmowers are gone from outside and Dylama has stopped whining and complaining, it is time for Hunter x Hunter Opening 1 departure. I'm actually really curious, like, how much we're going to miss here. God. This is going to make me want to rewatch the series, isn't it? It's just, it's like, I feel like this opening is bullshit. I feel like it is extremely misleading. And I feel like it makes you think that this is going to be like a fun Pokemon type anime. And it's not. It's not at all. Dude, Reason, they were the 500 biddies, dude. God, Netero, come back to us. Come back to us. I know, it's like, it's upbeat. It's colorful, like... You're like, oh, who is this clown guy? Who is this Ahsoka clown guy? He's probably just like Team Rocket. Nah, he's a fucking lunatic. I fucking love Ahsoka, dude. He's so good. No, I've never really been a fan of you know, feeling genocide in the world of the end. The manga next, that's the plan. At least for now. A pedo lunatic. The people that I'm convinced the people that think that Hisoka is a pedo literally didn't watch the actual anime. Like, straight up. They're like, oh, Hisoka gets turned on by strong people. Must be a pedophile. Oh, Palm, an actual pedophile. Literally going on dates with children. Nah, she's fine. Nah, she's fine. Dio, thank you for the 420 dono, dude. That has never made sense to me. I don't think it ever will. At all. Oh yeah, you will be definitely getting manga reads early for sure. It's just like, bruh. Ahsoka watches butt. How do you know? He was watching their aura. You're telling me you've never like stared off and then just realized that you were not paying attention? Motherfucker was just like, oh, the fucking power. Their power. I'm just saying. I'm trying to defend him too hard because it doesn't make sense. There's been nothing that has given that indication that he is. The only one who has actually shown legitimate like pedophilia tendencies is Palm. Like literally the only one. Yeah, he's literally attracted to power. The funny thing is, if you want to be weird about the ass scene, just talk about the fucking dude who wrote it and drew it. Yeah, Hisoka loves potential. Hisoka's also straight, which I think, I was going to say, I had a feeling based on what they've seen. I just like, my thing is this. Like, this is my attitude about it. If you're going to like, you know, if you're gonna consider Hisoka a pedo with no actual examples or any comparisons in any way or capacity that actually show that he is, right? Then fucking have the same energy for Palm, who is an actual pedo that none of y'all are talking about right now. That's, I think, what I find so funny. They both are pedos? That's not true. Literally one actually did something that was fucking creepy. He hasn't. Y'all are just making assumptions based on stuff that never happened in the anime. That's why I think it's so funny. The facts are that Palm went on a date with a child, was attracted to a child. Hisoka likes power. Did you not see Hisoka getting an orgasm thinking about Gon? Did you not see Hisoka getting turned on by Gon's power? Let's you know, come on. Come on, dude. Yeah, like this is like the biggest stretch, dude. Like the biggest stretch. Is Palm the only pedophile? Apparently. Rugulus, don't come into my channel. Say dumb shit that makes no sense and then tell me to chill out. What is still pedophilia? Please. I honestly would like you to give me a legitimate example. Yo, like, oh, he looked at Gon's butt. That's what y'all are going with. Mans is turned on by power. Two powerful people with potential walking in front of him. He looks at butt, therefore pedophile. If Hisoka saw adult Gon, he would have had a mental breakdown. I just want to see an actual example. I just want to see an example. He still had a boner. Where was a boner? Where did that exist? I never saw a boner in the anime. Again, like, y'all are just stretching, dude. It's not even an argument. I'm not arguing. If y'all are arguing with me, that's on you. I'm not arguing. I just want you all to actually, like, those that are actually, you know, trying to say that, I would like an example. Please give me an actual example and not just an assumption. Right now, the assumption is you think he had a boner. That was never said, never shown, never in any capacity explicitly said in any way. All right, so here we go. Thank you. Somebody with half a brain who actually used an example from the manga. Thank you. Again, I haven't read the manga. Zero way I could have known it. So Cepho Blade, thank you for giving an actual example and not just being a bandwagon boy. I appreciate it. Thank you. However, I do want to default it to Evan if he can confirm this. I know. I love it, Mike. I think you need to look up what the definition of pedophile is, Lily. There's also a difference. You're talking about being turned on by a child's ass. Yes, that is pedophilia tendencies. He was turned on by their power. There's a very different thing. They're completely different. They're not even comparable. So what we're hearing from people is that he said that to Illumi to provoke him to piss him off, which makes sense. That's weird. I wonder. So this is the stuff I'm always curious about. Like, if he said that in the manga, I wonder why they would change it in the anime. Like, I wonder if the writer like changed the decision or if that was the company that was animating it. Do we think that we know if he knows things about Gon that they don't? Yes. I mean, it's pretty evident that Hisoka knew that Gon had this power. I mean, it's still assumptions though, VG. I get what you're saying. I'm just saying it's assumptions. All right, so right here, Sergis, the rape part was a lie. It was a false translation that was used. Can you get me confirmation? I would actually love to know that. That's actually really interesting. No, now I'm curious. I'm curious where you heard that. You just searched it and it says kill. I mean, dude, people assume things all the time. No, I'm not. I'm not saying Hisoka's a good person. He's a fantastic villain. Interesting. So we're basing it off of a hand gesture? Huh. What's my tattoo? It depends on which one you're talking about, dude. I have a bunch. He'd be like chaotic neutral, I feel. Well, probably more chaotic than neutral. So the hand gesture means kill or... There's a hand gesture that means both. That's so weird. That's wild that there's a hand gesture that does both. Huh. So what we're saying is that nothing confirmed. It could be taken either way. And people are assuming one or the other. Wild. Yeah, I agree 100% with Carrie's. You don't understand why pedophilia is wrong? Are you a fucking moron? I have like a legitimate question for you, Karina. Are you a fucking idiot? I am not defending pedophilia in any fucking way, dude. If anybody ever touched my daughter, I would fucking murder them gladly. Gladly. Literally fucking go walk to the fucking police station with their corpse myself. Gladly. And I'm not talking about like fucking shoot. I'm talking about like brutally mangle. Like, I don't even know how any of y'all are even taking it as that's what I'm saying. All I'm saying is there's no actual, in any capacity, proof in any way that Ahsoka feels that way in any way other than assumptions. And the only reason I'm bringing it up is this. So, nothing but assumptions. The chat erupts of people ranting about Ahsoka, right? I didn't see any of y'all bitch about Palm until I brought it up. So that's what I'm talking about. That's where I just want to know, like, where's the energy? Where's the energy for the actual pedophile instead of the energy for the person that you're assuming is? Women can't be pedos. Are you a fucking idiot? Like, were you dropped on your fucking head as a child? Like, are you actually like mentally ill? Like legitimate question. Like, are you actually like fucking, do you actually have legitimate fucking problems? Wow. Palm is a girl, so people don't care. I know that's the reason. I'm aware that's the reason. All I'm saying is, come on. Stop being fucking idiots. Stop having a double standard. I just think it's fucking funny. Yeah, keep that same energy. Yes, that is exactly what it is, Carries. No, 100. Yes, 100%. I think this is perfect. I'll give you something, though. As a victim of pedophilia, I almost stopped watching when Palm did her thing, but I didn't want to stop when Hisoka did his. Exactly. Because Hisoka's not a pedo. Palm literally is. Palm is literally a pedophile. Like, she literally takes Gon on a date. She's literally attracted to Gon. Like, gets flustered when he's around. Gets all fucking when he touches her because she's fucking like into it. Like, it's fucking weird, dude. It's like Palm died, got murdered, became an ant, and was like, Now that's fucked up. As far as we know, we haven't seen Aunt Palm interact in that way. How old is Palm? She's fucking old. She's an adult. The hand sign that he translates to the word to do when he asked if he could kill Kila. Thank you, Sergus. Cool. I'm done with Hunter x Hunter. Dope. Now that we got that out of the way, let's dive in to departure yet again. She did. She went to Chimera Ant Rehab, dude. Ban Shukin, please. Oh, God. Oh, there it is. Oh, my God. I miss him, dude. Can I just tell you? These two right here are 100%, if we don't look at like the ants, probably like two of the best side characters in the entire show, dude. God, I have to say that's the one thing I'm a little bummed by. I'm bummed we didn't get more Phantom Troop after the Chimera Ant arc. I thought there was going to be more Phantom Troop, and I'm kind of bummed there wasn't. I love the way they handle it, that they just kind of like every little bit they get a little closer. I mean, I am planning on reading the manga, and I'm sure that we're going to, right? Like I mean they've made it pretty clear that kind of stuff is happening. But dude, we can dream. I mean, I'm gonna be reading the manga just because I'm convinced. Y'all Hunter x Hunter fanboys, y'all have convinced me it's never coming back. Like y'all have convinced me that it's never coming back. So I'm just gonna go ahead. You know what I mean? See, Evan's just like, it's not. Apparently it's been 3. I was looking it up that apparently it's been 3 years since the last manga update and 7 for the anime, which is crazy to think about, you know? Yeah, I've seen Demon Slayer. What's up, Pain? Yeah, guys, I've seen Demon Slayer and the movie and everything. We've given up in this point. November 2017 for the manga. Holy shit. So not quite 3 years, but oh, well, actually, oh, fuck. So it's going on 4. Wow. That's crazy. Now, I will say this, though. Keep this in mind. If y'all haven't, checked out the most recent episode of the 90 Anime podcast, the first news article we talked about was a manga that was returning after a 10-year-long hiatus. So, like, I mean, it's happened. Not that long. I'm not capping. Like, y'all literally, like, I would assume that y'all would think before you open your mouths and make yourselves look like a bunch of idiots in front of what's going to be thousands of people by the time this video goes up. But sure, I mean, look, this is entertainment. I will gladly make you look like an idiot. $2014. What's the math? You could do it. I'll give you this. It's about 6 years and like about 4 months. It'll be 7 years. So there you go. Close enough. If it comes back, do I think it's going to be as good as it was? I think it depends. So the problem is I think that nobody here is in Togashi's head, right? Like nobody knows what's in Togashi's head. So it's one of those things where I think the question is, does he want to finish it because he still loves it and he wants to finish it? Or does he not want to finish it but feels obligated to? Does that make sense? Because I can 100% like straight up, I love what I do, right? I love what I do. I love making videos. I love streaming, but at the end, and every creator does. Most creators, I should say. Most creators love what they do. But regardless, that doesn't mean that I don't wake up some days and I don't want to work, or I wake up some days and I don't want to record. You know what I mean? Like at any point that can happen. So I can imagine why it's like, you know, you love it, but maybe, you know, it's a weird thing. I would assume that he does, but I can also imagine like look, I know the fucking how annoying some of the fanboys can be just from me. You know what I mean? And I just make reactions on the shit. I can only imagine the shit that he has to deal with as the creator. You know what I mean? Like, I can only imagine the shit he gets, especially because people aren't empathetic anymore, dude. Like, and by that, I mean, like, they are. A lot of people are actually way more vocal about being empathetic, but there's a lot of people, because of the internet, and they don't give a fuck. And, you know, I mean, you see it with random fucking animators getting death threats. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure this guy gets fucking harassed daily. And it's like, he's just fucking struggling. You know what I mean? Like, he's fucking sick. It's not his fault. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like he was just like, fuck the fans, I'm not doing this, you know? It's like a very different thing, but people are assholes about it, dude. Until now, the current manga arc has the potential to be better than the Chimera Ant York. That's insane. That's some praise, dude. That is some praise. No, but that's what I mean, Evan. Like, I'm like 100% he wants to continue it. I more mean, like, what is the reason for continuing it? Does that make more sense? Like, is his reasoning for continuing it because he feels like he has to, or is it because he loves it? Like, I think that's the question, which nobody really knows. I would like to hope that it's because he loves it, because obviously, like, when it does come back, if it does come back, I think that the quality will be evident if, you know, it's just because he feels like he has to. Unless the man is just a god and he can make a banger manga and anime even if he doesn't fucking enjoy it, you know what I mean? Which, I mean, maybe. I can't wait to read the Hunter x Hunter manga. I'm really excited. All right, let's continue on to opening 3. I love Black Clover. I'm on almost episode 30 right now. Hate all those weebs. Fuck them. Fuck them all. It's never coming back. Dude, Killua always with the drip, dude. Like, I'm sure they have money and that's a reason, but Jesus. Yeah, they're all called... It's all the same song, dude. It's only the video changes. And you have going poor shit, one outfit. Leorio blew me away, dude. I freaked out. I had a mental breakdown. It is. I mean, you hear this song and you can't... Oh, God damn, this is making me... dude, this is making me want to watch that arc with the Phantom Troop again. I really do. I need to grab the manga and I need to just start from the beginning. And when I catch up, then we continue on. They're just, dude, the Phantom Troop is, they're just, they're just so interesting, dude. They're just so interesting. Luffy's punch or Leorio's punch? So that's a hard one, right? So obviously it depends on which Luffy punch you're talking about. I don't want to get into spoilers, but if you're talking about a one on a specific arc that I just watched recently, I think that is a better punch overall. However, we knew that that was coming. Oh, you know, I'm sure that some people got duped by that punch based on, you know, what people were saying around, like, oh, maybe Luffy won't do it. You know what I mean? But I feel like it's expected. Nobody in a million years expected Leorio, who was essentially like a nobody, to not just have this crazy power, but to punch out Jing of all characters. Like the character that has been put on a pedestal since the fucking show started. Like the character that is like the fucking person, like the legend Jing. You know what I mean? Like that's a very different situation. You know, like it's a very different, like I'd never in a million, I freaked out, bro. I freaked out. Like I did not expect that in any way. Like that punch alone, I think almost makes the freaking election arc better than the Chimera Ant arc, dude. Again, I say almost because, like, you know, Megagon I don't think can be topped, but god damn, bro, it was impressive, dude. It was so good. It was so good. No, I did not say that I thought Hisoka was straight. Somebody in the chat said that Hisoka was straight, and I was like, oh, I guess that kind of makes sense. I think they kind of hinted at that during it. I don't know if it's confirmed, but somebody in chat said it. And if there's anything I've learned from reading chat is that 99% of the time chat's wrong. That's not true. It's probably more like 70. I wish, you know what? If I could have a power, do you know what kind of power I wish I could have? I wish I could have like the true power, where when somebody says something in the chat that's bullshit, it like ignores it, and if somebody says something in the chat that's not bullshit, it highlights it. That way we can just ignore all the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Reacting to the Black Clover fillers. I mean, there's not a lot of Black Clover fillers, so probably not. I mean, listening to y'all is a double-edged sword. I feel like y'all come in handy a lot. Y'all are dope. Like y'all help with so much stuff. Like when I miss stuff, you all are amazing. Like explaining questions that I have, you all are amazing. There's just, you know, a handful of fucking morons that make it through that say dumb shit that don't make any sense and think that they're smarter than everybody else, and 99% of the time they're fucking wrong or pulling shit out of their ass. But what if the person believes the bullshit? Your power would be useless. No, because it's still bullshit. You can choose, like you can believe that something that is not true is true, but you're still an idiot. You know what I mean? Like you can believe the earth is flat, but you're still a moron. You know what I mean? Like you're still an idiot. I've already watched one of the Hunter x Hunter movies. It's on Patreon and in the Discord for Twitch subs. Remember, if you're a Twitch sub, you have access to all the movie reactions we've ever did, including, yeah, like the guy that said girls can't be pedos. Yeah, that's just moronic fucking, it's just idiots. I mean, it happens though, right? Kids show up every now and again. You know, again, the vast majority of our audience, we only have a 7% audience rate of under 18. Everybody else is higher. Our audience between, I think it was like 34 and 45 is higher than 18 or 17, whatever. It's like we have a, you know, middle of the road audience, about some 1%ers in the, you know, 60, 70 era. But like some kids are obviously going to show up, especially on Twitch, right? Like especially on Twitch. And let's just be honest here. I was a kid, right? I was also an idiot when I was a kid. You know, I'm sure a bunch of y'all are kids here. Y'all are also probably stupid. It happens. You know, it's a thing. It is what it is. Oh, dude, 13-year-old me was a fucking cunt. 14-year-old me was a cunt. 15-year-old me was a cunt. 17-year-old me, I was a piece of shit. 18-year-old me, piece of shit. 20-year-old me, piece of shit. 21-year-old me, piece of shit. 22 to about 23, piece of shit. 24, and I kind of started growing. I calmed down a lot. No, I'm 27. I calmed down a lot when my ex got pregnant with my daughter. Even then, it was very mild. Like I didn't even calm down that much. Just a little bit. And then once my daughter was born, it was like night and day, bro. Am I gonna watch the endings? Some of the most phenomenal endings in all of anime. Oh, yeah, probably. Today, I don't know. We might have to do the next stream just because, like I said, I can't stream that long today. And I've actually been really enjoying. We've been having a lot of really good conversations. I just feel like because of that, the stream has gone a little bit longer than planned. Why was I such a piece of shit? I mean, I've said before, I've been sober for years, but like, I mean, you know, I was a fucking drug addict for years. From like 16 to 20, 21, maybe 20 after 21. And I quit drugs. I calmed down a bit, but I drank a lot. Like a lot. Slept around a lot. Like one of the biggest things I regret, because I was like, damn, that's fucked up, dude. Like straight up. One of the dumbest things was I was fucking wasted. And I was like talking to this girl and she was just a booty call. We didn't do anything else. God damn, how do I keep violating community guidelines? What do you mean, TikTok? I can't stream on TikTok anymore. Apparently you're not allowed to talk about things. I don't even know. You know, but it was somebody that I fooled around with every now and again. And I called up and was like, yo, can you come over? And, you know, the expectation, she'd come over, we'd bang, and then she'd leave. But in this specific situation, I passed out almost immediately after she left her house. So she drove all the way to my place. And I was asleep. And then I saw the text the next day when I woke up at like 5 in the afternoon. I was a shitty person, dude. Like I said, you grow over time. People change. The biggest thing though is that, you know, I just am at the point in my life where I don't tolerate bullshit, you know? You can say cunt. You're allowed to curse. If you scrolled through TikTok, cursing, nobody's videos ever get taken down for cursing. I love this. This is like the biggest change here. I mean, I understand the reason. Yo, they totally hinted it, dude. No, Mike, because then it would have been taken down then. Like, they totally were like, yeah. Damn. I mean, y'all made it very clear. You were like, do not watch these before your reactions. God, dude, can I just say though, Razor, one of the coolest characters in the show. Like, dude's an absolute G. I love his backstory too, dude. Like, I love the idea of him going from, you know, literally being a fucking criminal to, you know, becoming like a good dude who's like actively trying to help this kid like grow as a fucking hunter and as a person. Like, he really is, like his change in character development is wild. It's probably why I like him so much. He probably reminds me of myself in a way. Oh, it was one of the best. Easy. I mean, I don't know how many dodgeball things I've seen in anime, but it's definitely one of the best for sure. Like, definitely one of the best. Dude, can you not curse? No. No. I definitely will gladly continue to curse because it's my channel. But if you don't like cursing, you can leave and choose to watch a different person that's not me. Should you use code RUFF or Naughty No Anime? That's your choice, man. That is your choice. They're separate sponsorships. My sponsorship is separate from the Naughty No Anime one. I've asked them. I was like, hey, do you think that the podcast having a different code than mine is a bad idea? And he was like, well, I mean, there's crossover, but there's probably some people that only watch the podcast. And I'm like, I mean, I guess. I mean, that's the thing, right? Is like, I wouldn't say I'm PC, but like, I don't tolerate shit. You know what I mean? Like I've made it very clear countless times before, right? Like, if you're a fucking racist, fuck off. I don't want you here. You don't belong here. Suck a dick. Like, if you're a sexist piece of shit, fuck off. Get out of here. We don't want you here. Like, if you're transphobic, like, fuck off, get out of here. You know what I mean? Like, but if y'all are getting offended over me saying fuck, like, you got your priorities in a fucking completely different issue. You know what I mean? Can you fucking start the next one? No, but I can ban you and you could fuck off. Look, I was a manager for Best Buy and Geek Squad for about 6 years. I have had people, you're Muslim, can you? Of course you can stay. I don't care what your religion is, dude. As long as you're not fucking screaming in the chat, everybody needs to be Muslim or you all should die. Like, I don't care. Like, whatever, dude. I don't care if you're Muslim. Be fucking whatever you want to be. I'm an atheist, but if I had to choose a religion, I'd probably be Buddhist. I don't know. I'd have to research into Buddhism. What if you're a Satanist? Okay, cool. Wait, so? This is the wildest chat I've been a part of. I like having this. I mean, dude, like I've said, I think it's very like a simple thing, and I've kind of always based the community around that, right? Like I've said before, if any, I'm sure there's probably at least some. I'm sure there's a few of y'all, maybe not, that have watched Kind of Funny. Is there anybody here that watches Kind of Funny? I've been following Greg Miller and Kind of Funny for literally over a decade. Literally since I was like 14, I've been following Greg's content and things like that. And I've always wanted to build my community in a very similar way, right? Like I've always wanted to build it in a similar way. If you pronounce GIF as GIF, you're not welcome here. I'm sorry. The way I see it, if you're not a piece of shit, like if you're a good person, like if you are a genuinely good person, you're welcome here. You know, period. You're welcome here. I don't care what your beliefs are, as long as your beliefs are not, I am above X other people. Like if you have an issue with an entire group of people because of something they don't have control over, right? Like being born a different skin color, being born gay, right? Things like that, being trans. Like if you have an issue with that, you're not a good person. You're a fucking piece of shit. And if that's the case, we don't want you here. But I don't care if y'all say fuck or cunt or fucking dick. I don't give a shit. Who cares? Cursing doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make you a bad person. Nobody gives a shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's just one of those things. You can hang out and, like, you know, without being a fucking horrible, shitty person, you know? Yeah, if you're chill and accepting, you're in a comma. Can we continue? I'll continue when I feel like continuing. Again, as I've said, you know, if you don't like the streams and you don't like the talks in between the streams, you can catch the video later. The videos are edited a little bit more. Not a ton. I honestly probably will keep these in here. I like having these talks. I feel like having these talks are a lot of fun because I feel like it really lays the groundwork. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it lays the groundwork to make it very open and honest of like, hey, this is what we tolerate here. This is what we don't. If you're cool with this, bet. You're dope. You're part of the fam. If you're not, now's your chance to leave. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I see it. No, Circus, I do what I want, you son of a bitch. All right, let's dive into episode 5, or opening 5. We got 2 more. This is apparently the second version. Go away, bean juice. You're not cool enough to fucking have a Killua profile picture. You want to know who would be cool with saying fuck? Killua. If that was a joke, I'm sorry I banned you. DM a mod. I would never be able to have a swear jar. I'd go broke. I'd go broke after like a week. Who's a better father, Goku or Jing? Look, I'll be the first one to say that Goku's a shit father. But Goku's gone most of the time because he's trying to save the world. Jing is just off because he's just trying to live life and doesn't want a fucking kid dragging him down. Like, it is a very different fucking thing, dude. They're both so different. I don't even think it's a comparison. Like, again, Goku's not a great father, but at the same time, I feel like Goku gets a pass because Goku out saving the world. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I feel like, you know, it's just one of those. I still want to see what the final number spin was. I don't know if we ever will. I know they hinted at it, like hinted that he used it, but Gohan's dad is Piccolo. All right, hold on. I forgot about this dude. Yo, I thought this motherfucker was gonna be nuts, yo. I thought he was gonna be nuts. Yo, it's not a spoiler, obviously, because there's no way you could possibly know what that is. But, bro. Yo, the manga bros must have been hype. The manga bros must have been hype, dude. Like, y'all must have been bugging. I know, his arm, too. Wait, no, they did not. They showed Gon? They showed Mega Gon? Hold on. No, they didn't. I love they have kite fishing in the background. Fucking palm. Oh, that... Wait. That's so quick. That's P2. That's Pito, dude. Oh, shit! Yo! That's fucking crazy. They really did. I mean, again, there's no way you could have known. Like, I don't think it's fucked at all. There's no way you could have known that. There's zero chance in any way you could have known that. Like, you could probably assume from that Gon's gonna snap. Because, you know, they showed it after Gon. But there's no way you could have known what would have happened. There's no way. Guy with the hair, no Josuke. Dude, Knuckle passed Leorio for me. Until Leorio punched him out, it was close, dude. It was really, really, really close. I'm done. I am done, Angelo. I finished it. All right. The final opening. Opening 6. I won't have time to do the endings, so I think that we might just kick off the next stream on Saturday with the endings. Which is fine. We haven't hit the movie sub goal yet, so I don't have to worry about doing a movie on Saturday. Unless, like, an obscene amount of subs happen right now. But, I mean, even if we did, I'm sure that we could do the endings before that. Leorio's amazing. Leorio's fantastic. I love that dude. Him and Knuckle are just so good. I love, yo, that looks dope. Dude, that's a nice, like, rendition of the logo, dude. I said I would possibly do the 99 version. So that'll end up probably happening on Saturday after the openings. We've had quite a few good chats in between that I didn't expect us to have. Ah, dude, they're showing everything off. It's weird, this opening. Like, I don't know how it would affect you if you've never seen it, but I feel like they are spoiling everything. Like, they even spoiled that fucking, that's her. Literally everything. And the Leorio punch. Oh my God. And the tree, everything, bruh. It's like an entire recap. It's like an entire fucking recap of the fucking arc, dude. This is literally just a recap of the election arc, bro. That's so funny. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, you're not gonna really have any idea what's going on, and unless you're like really, really analyzing it, let's be honest here, the chance of you knowing what's going on is probably slim to none. But I feel like some of this would be given away. Like the punch, I don't think you would be, prepared for. And even if you did, you probably would just think he's punching the thing and not actually going through. Oh, dude, the final ending, dude, the song at the final episode was so nice to listen to. I thought Poof was a great antagonist. I fucking hate that motherfucker, which, to be honest, I think is always a good sign. I think there's a fine line between a villain that you absolutely despise because, well, they're horrible, right? And then I think that you have the other side where you have the villains like Hisoka and you have the villains like the Joker. And I feel like I like Hisoka as a villain in a very similar way to why I like the Joker, right? The Joker's a piece of shit. I don't like the Joker as a person, but I love the Joker as a villain because he's a very likable villain. He's a fucking nutcase. And that's personally, I think, what I like. I love villains that are just nuts. Like, there's nothing I love more than a villain that doesn't really have an end goal. You know what I mean? Like, that it's not like their goal is, oh, I want to take over the world. It's just like, they just want chaos. And I love that. Oh, Meruem might be one of the greatest villains. I think the thing is at the end, like, do you even classify him as a villain? I think that's the weird thing is, like, do you even classify him as a villain anymore? Like, I guess you could call him a villain. But I feel like there's a very definitive point where Meruem just passes that line and is no longer a villain, really. Like, he was a villain, you know? I would have killed for Meruem versus Adult Gon. I thought that we were going to get Meruem versus Megagon. And that is the only complaint that I have. That is literally the only complaint I have, is that I hoped that was going to happen. Now, I still think that the ending was incredible. And I don't know if I would change it. Because it was so good. It was such a good ending. It was such a good ending. I think they wrapped it up phenomenally. But that doesn't mean that I don't want that fight. That fight would have been insane. I think that's the issue. I think that was a better ending. But I would have loved to see that fight. I would have loved to see that fight. I know it wouldn't have made sense. No, I know he wouldn't have transformed. That's what I'm saying. Like, I still think the ending we got was better because it made sense. Him fighting wouldn't have made any sense at all. Yeah, you could join the Discord. The Discord's open, guys. I don't have a sub-only Discord. Anybody can join the Discord. We have sub-only chats in the Discord, but anybody can join the Discord. It's just, it would have been nuts. It would have been nuts. I haven't watched the Demon Slayer game trailers. We could probably do that very, very soon. Very, very soon. All right, Twitch, we're not ending right now. We will be in a little bit, but let me just end this YouTube recording. Well, that was opening 1 through 6 of Hunter x Hunter. Obviously, in hindsight, after watching the series, and we had a lot of interesting talks. I feel like the only one that I'll probably cut is probably where we were talking about Palm and Hisoka. I'm sure y'all could figure out in your minds and brain holes as to why. not for any real reason. I think it's a great discussion, and maybe I'll upload that as its own video. But I just think it went on for a very, very, very long time. And let's be honest, if I do that, YouTube might crucify that video. Because, you know, we said a lot of words that just repeatedly that a bot wouldn't really be able to determine that we're not advocating for it. They're just going to be like, they said this a lot. Again, I'll leave that to your imagination. But I feel like a lot of the other conversations in between were a lot of fun. I feel like they, you know, went in a lot of way. I love having these conversations with Twitch because obviously you all are able to leave YouTube comments, but I can't always read them. And even if I can read them, I can't really respond to them. And even if I do respond to them, I can't really like respond to them in a way that like would be a fun conversation, if that makes sense. So I like doing these, and I think they're a lot of fun. Now, in terms of to answer this last question, because I feel like it's something good to talk about, what do I think about Geogii and Meruem's relationship? Someone say friendship, some say romance. I think that they absolutely love each other, 100%. I don't know if they are in love with each other, if that makes sense. I don't know if it's a romantic thing. I could, you know, maybe, you know, I feel like they leave it open-ended and fairly vague, but I definitely think they love each other, you know? Like, I think that they love each other, like they care for each other, you know what I mean? At least that's how I say. I don't necessarily think in the way that a sibling does. I think it's just they really, really care for each other, you know what I mean? I think it's in a way, it's like, it's almost in a way of like Geogii being Meruem's parental figure, while Meruem also being Geogii's parental figure. So it's a very weird, you know, I don't really know how to explain it, but I think that, you know, no. Do people on YouTube read the Twitch chat? I don't know. Maybe. Cell is killing Meruem, no debate. I mean, dude, like, do people actually compare the power skill? Like, I love Hunter x Hunter, but like, I'm sorry, anybody in Dragon Ball Z that actually matters is going to annihilate them. In one show, they can blow up planets and annihilate galaxies. In Hunter x Hunter, they can make lights from the impact of their punches. Like, again, I love Hunter x Hunter. I definitely would rank Hunter x Hunter over Dragon Ball Z, and I love Dragon Ball Z. I grew up with Dragon Ball Z. I absolutely love it. Oh, I would absolutely let P2 tag me. I mean, look, you got to do what you got to do, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I'm not gay, but like, you know, it's fine. They'd also probably murder me. I don't think I'd have a choice in that situation. So let's also just be honest there. If you think that you're going to have a choice in the matter when it comes to Pito, unless you're Meruem, let me just tell you, you'll be the one getting pegged, not the other way around. Okay? Just gonna say that. Guys, thank you so much for all the love, and we'll see you in the next YouTube video. Remember, if you haven't done it already, click the like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell. This will be making its way to YouTube way before I actually finish the actual series there. So if you want to stay tuned, we're doing all kinds of Hunter x Hunter reactions. There's going to be a bunch more coming. And remember, if there's fun little Hunter x Hunter videos, maybe there's Hunter x Hunter on crack, maybe there's Hunter x Hunter something funny X meme video, recommend it in the comments. Now's your chance. I've seen it all, which means I think I can watch most videos. I'm sure there's some, like, you know, manga essays, but you get the idea. Thank you all so much for the love, and I'll see you in the next video. Here's a more realistic battle. Cars versus Meruem. I could see that. I could see that. I mean, but like late Pito was late Pito chill because Pito was going to kill Gon. Like Pito was planning and scheming and planning to kill Gon. So like, yeah, did Pito grow as, yes, Pito learned to care about people a little more, I guess. Episode 1 of Yu Yu Hakusho is already on Patreon. So I think it just depends. Things are going great, Bluebird. Absolutely great. Favorite anime is One Piece by a mile. Not even a question. Should kill anyone that goes against the king. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, she was still, you know, or he was still planning on Killing Gon. Like 100%. I mean, I don't know. I would say P2 is. All right, I'm confused. I need to know. Yeah, I was going to say, as far as I know, Pito is a he. I feel like it goes back and forth. I've heard some people say that Pito is referred to as a she. I forget if it's the anime or the manga, and then in the other one, it's the opposite. Does it matter? I mean, I would like to get Pito's gender correct. I don't really think that's much to complain about. I would like to actually like refer to Pito as Pito should be referred to, instead of just assuming. Hassan Merum's an ant. Stop being an idiot. She in anime, it in manga. I always wonder like why the changes for that. That's my thing, Astro, is just like make a decision. If I had to guess, post more TikToks. I mean, do you want to edit them for me so that I have time to do it? Keep in mind, I make basically no money at all in any capacity from TikTok. I post as much as I'm able to, but I am never going to prioritize TikTok over YouTube or Patreon. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense if it's they. It makes sense if it's they. It just makes me wonder why change it in the anime and then just confuse the audience. And that seems to happen a lot. I've noticed. Like it seems like I see that a lot, and it makes me wonder, like, do people just think that you miss Beam? I don't. I don't at all. Yeah, I totally miss when I was, you know, barely afloat and fucking watched for everything I say. I would have probably been banned from Mixer today if I was still over there. More people want to buy Pito merchandise, but she's a waifu. What do I think of Naruto? I think it's fine. I think it's a solid anime that's very overrated. No, 100% VGE. I mean, that's where the confusion comes. Is it makes me wonder, like, when it gets to the anime, is the issue that like the companies are just like, nah, people aren't cool with they pronouns. Because it's not like the fucking ants are fucking trans. They're just ants. They don't have a like, that's just the thing. They're just ants. So it's not even like it's a trans thing. It's literally just like people have this weird idea with saying they. It's weird. I don't understand why. I don't think Maryland looks like Golden Experience. I mean, they have a fucking dome, I guess. You could call it that. I don't know what you mean by HST, Mike. Or why? What do you mean? Yeah, the chair moved. Definitely. There's a ghost in here. It haunts us every now and again. But it has a female body structure, and execs thought viewers could not handle that. Sounds about right. Execs don't understand how the world works, so that's not surprising. Oh, the holy shonen trinity. I guess so. I mean, I haven't Hunter. Did you just ask me Naruto or Hunter x Hunter? What kind of fucking question is that? I'm not gonna tell you that like Naruto's trash or bad or anything, but Jesus Christ, hell no. Nance hasn't even seen Naruto. I literally have. I've literally watched all of Naruto. I just haven't watched Shippuden. I watched one episode of Shippuden. I'm telling you, TBD. My hope is that I make it through Shippuden, hate Shippuden, then start Boruto and love Boruto. That would be the best possible outcome for content. By far, the best possible outcome for content. Because people would be like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I know it probably won't happen, but, you know. What arc am I on in One Piece? Amazon Lily. I'm just going to answer these last few questions real quick. I did not. I didn't drop Naruto. I dropped after episode 1 of Shippuden, but I didn't drop it. I'm planning on going back to it. I'm not doing it right now. I didn't actually think about that, TBD, but that's actually a really good point, dude. Huh. That's wild. How come you said people like Naruto Shippuden more than part 1 of Naruto when most people say part 1 is better? Because most people don't say part 1 is better. Most people in your group might say that part 1 is better, but most people do not. That is very evident in terms of reaction, views, and I mean, if you literally do any research. Again, y'all have to understand, I literally get thousands of comments per day. Thousands. Add Twitch, it's a fucking completely different ballgame. Like if I pull up, like let's see here. Today's One Piece video alone in a few hours got 200. Yeah, keep in mind I have TikTok, we have this, I have multiple accounts. Like the amount of opinions that I get is, you can't even keep track. But it is very easy to see like what people are talking the most about it. I ignore some Asmodin, but it's like other ones, it just makes sense. Like I like to see everybody's opinions and thoughts on things. Of course, like for example, Attack on Titan, I don't go in those comments. I don't hate myself. I'm not going in there, dude. Not happening. Not even a chance. Hate the toxicity between Naruto and One Piece fans. That's a perfect example. Do you want to know what I see in terms of comments? Because people always say that One Piece fans are just as toxic to Naruto fans as the other way around. That's not true at all. 99%, that's exaggerating. 85% of the time that I see a One Piece fan attacking Naruto, it is in response to a Naruto fan attacking One Piece. Literally 85% of the time. I don't know why, but it's not just One Piece. Like I see Naruto fans shit on everything. It's not just One Piece. They do go at One Piece a lot and probably more than others. But for some reason, Naruto, and I think it is just because of how popular it is, and more specifically, how popular it is in the US. And with most of y'all being international, and if there's anything that I have learned from interacting with an obscene amount of people from across the globe over the years of content for the past 10 years, Americans are assholes. Like, straight up. A large majority, maybe not majority, but a very large portion of Americans are assholes. And I think that's why you see so much toxicity with Naruto, because it is such a popular anime in the West. Rocky's work right before JoJo's? I probably will at some point. People born in America are assholes. People that move to America are so nice. Yeah, that's probably pretty accurate. That's pretty accurate, dude. I can't deny that. Yeah, maybe not the majority, but the vocal ones. Exactly. I mean, we already know who the vocal minority is in this country, but a lot of countries think that is all Americans, unfortunately. You know, obviously not everyone. I mean, that's pretty evident or y'all motherfuckers wouldn't watch me. But yeah, like, you know what I mean? I know they are so vocal. All right, like I said, I'm already on way fucking later than I planned to. I did not plan on being this long, but I also thought that I was going to crumble under my second vaccine and I was going to like be dead inside and not be able to function, but apparently that didn't happen. So that being said, I love your faces. You guys are dope. I will see you all on Saturday. We'll kick it off with the endings. We'll get that out of the way. And then I don't know what we're going to do after. However, it will be something. I think what I'm thinking is we do the endings, and then I think that we do episode 1 of the 1999 version. And I'm going to try and start Jujutsu Kaisen on Sunday. I'm not going to commit to that. But since I'm removing Code Geass from YouTube, I think it makes the most sense. So, again, don't quote me, but I'm going to do my best to start Jujutsu Kaisen by Sunday. So keep that in mind. JoJo streams, I don't even know if I'm continuing it. As I've already said, I have learned that when I stream JoJo's, the JoJo's fans show up. And then when JoJo stops, they fucking dip and could give a shit less about any of my other content. And the videos are doing horrible. The last JoJo's video went up. I'm gonna cancel the raid so it doesn't go. The last JoJo's video went up. It has like a 2% click-through rate, which is horrible. But that's not the biggest reason why I'm planning on skipping it. The video's 2 hours long. The average watch time on that JoJo's video is 7 minutes. My 20 minutes or 15-minute Black Clover videos or any of my other videos get more watch time, and they are 15 to 20 minutes long, than a 2 hour long. There's zero justification that I can give at the moment to put the hours into doing the actual thing live, then editing it for YouTube, then posting it on YouTube, then nobody watching and it bombing. Then because it bombs, it drags down the rest of the channel. Like, there's just no way. There's just no way. And in terms of like, might watch the highlights, it's still not worth it. That's the thing. The amount of money it would cost to chop up a 2 hour long video down to 15 minutes. Dude, that's 8 One Piece episodes. It just doesn't make sense. So that will be happening. Like I said, that Solo Leveling, Code Geass, and ReZero are all bombing. And they will end up just being replaced with stuff that don't bomb. And that's the plan. Code Geass will be staying on Patreon, though, because the entire reason why Patreon even, like, the only reason Code Geass even existed was because that was what Patreon voted for. You know what I mean? It did not do well on the poll on YouTube. Code Geass got bent over, and that should have been a sign, and I should have figured that out. That's my fault. But it is what it is. I gave it 5 weeks. You know, we uploaded up to 5 episodes, 5 weeks. If it was a 12 episoder, I probably would have just continued it. But it being 25 and then also having that, it's just that. But it will continue on Patreon, at least until the end of season 1. And then I will decide on if I want to do that. JoJo's, I don't know what I'm doing with JoJo's. I might just pull up JoJo's one stream and finish it. But I don't know. Because like I said, the issue I have with the JoJo streams is not even the videos. Like, for example, the Code Geass, the people on Patreon still want it. The issue I have with the JoJo streams, like I said, is we're reading part 6 manga, which doesn't have an anime. So you're already alienating a large portion of my common audience, right? Those of you that are here. There's a lot of you who will not come to the JoJo streams, not because you don't like, you know, my content, or not because you don't like JoJo's, but because you're not there in the story. So a majority of the people that show up are the JoJo's fans that don't give a flying fuck about me in any way, and they're just here to watch JoJo stuff. So the second that I end the JoJo streams, like y'all see the viewers, right? I literally said I was ending twice. Right? And people always dip. People usually don't wait for like the wrap up, like what you guys are doing now. We're just shooting the shit right now, and have been for like an hour. Like, I don't even know how long. There's still 200 of y'all here. When I ended the JoJo's manga stream the other day, we plummeted from 300 or 400 down to 70. And again, I don't care about numbers. I don't. But I don't want to foster a community of people who aren't a community. Does that make sense? Like, if those people don't actually give a shit about me or the community or my content, why would I put hours into it? You know what I mean? An episode's an episode. An episode's 20 minutes. But going through and reading a manga, I mean, that's an hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour long endeavor. It's just not worth it. And at that point, I would rather just read it on my own. Maybe do a reaction to the final chapter. I think that could be fun. And then just do a review. Because I know the review will do well. You know? The review will do well. And then I'm still giving my thoughts and opinions to the people that care about it. But I'm not wasting another 15 hours of my life to get something done that nobody's watching. You know? So, go from there. Yeah, JoJo's fans watch for JoJo. We watch for Ruff. You're not wrong. Trust me, dude. I've looked at other JoJo's YouTubers and you can see it. If they do any video that's not JoJo's, their audience doesn't care. One Piece, y'all a different level. Y'all stick around. The Black Clover, like, y'all have been amazing. Y'all have been sticking around. It's been great. It's been incredible. But seriously, I gotta go. I said I was gonna go like 3 times, and y'all keep sucking me in with fucking, you know, y'all keep sucking me in with random conversations of grandeur and craziness. So thank you guys for the love. I will be reading the Hunter x Hunter manga. Go show Gavynnnnn some love, and I will see you all on Saturday. And hopefully I won't die tomorrow from my second vaccine run. Bye, everybody.